like to think of it as the symbol of the king's ship, because when the gods, the Anunnaki, brought king's ship to Earth, they also brought the king's ship with them. Very interesting pun there in English. But that golden fleece is guarded by a dragon. And that is something that appears over and over in myth and sacred traditions, the idea that the dragon guards the ultimate object of our quest, which is, of course, the light body, because that is what the golden fleece represents. I'm sure you've picked up on that. And Athena was ultimately the one who taught how to attain this light body garment in the Greek tradition. But the story is that as questing souls, we've got to duke it out with the dragon. The challenges that we have in our life from this perspective are welcomed because they make us better souls. We are strong souls. We are powerful beings. And to enhance our power, very much like a boxer getting ready to go into a ring against an opponent, the boxer doesn't want to spar with a lesser figure. It wants to spar with someone who's going to prepare them for the challenge once they get into the boxing ring. Similarly with the soul, the greater the challenge, perhaps the greater the soul as we overcome that and meet that challenge and learn more about ourselves and our abilities and our strengths within. So here's Jason being spit out of that dragon while the golden fleece hangs above him. And he, of course, is successful. And maybe that's something you want to incorporate into your visualization as you think about the boat, is wearing that golden garment, that golden fleece, and recognizing yourself as a golden being, just like Athena. She is the one who taught the Greeks to manifest this light body garment. She taught them the secrets of the ship. And it's very interesting that Athena is said to have fitted an oak beam from the Oracle of Dodona, the sacred domain, or the domain sacred to Zeus, and she placed this in the ship's prow. The oak was able to speak and to tell oracles with the human voice. Now, that's really fascinating because in the 5th century BC, we find sources referring to female priestesses, sometimes called the Pleiades or doves. They interpreted the will of Zeus, either through divine inspiration via the sacred oak tree or by lots. And it's now thought that Zeus appropriated an earlier functioning earth goddess oracle or portal founded by Egyptian priestesses at Dodona. He took over something that had pre-existed, in a sense, hijacked it, if you will. And there's this whole story about these Pleiades being goddess beings literally from the Pleiades, the star system, who came to Earth and founded this portal after having an Egyptian existence. This is a subject we're going to have to get into in a later presentation, but it's just worth noting here that Oak of Dodona that was put into the Argo has its source in what was considered to be a portal in ancient Greece founded by Egyptian priestesses. And here we see Tipthus, who's attached the sails to the Argo and attached the sails of the Argo to the mast. And he is the one who knows that he's literally the helmsman of the ship. And I just really like this painting and wanted to share it with you because it once again encapsulates this idea of that guardian angel self, that higher self guiding our ship into the starry realm.